Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 weeks. And in this reading, we're going to see what's coming your way when it comes to material, money, success. And we're going to start with your coffee cup. Then we're going to dive into your tarot. And this is a general reading, by the way. I would like to remind you that. And if this resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of these, and if there's a certain amount of money you want to manifest, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm going to dive in right away and see what's happening here for you. I see like a source of abundance coming. It's in the middle of like a lake right now. Lake can be indicative of emotion. Taurus, you don't really get drowned in the emotions at this moment, but you might be going through an emotional moment when it comes to material success. This can be something maybe you want to manifest, but it is taking a while now. Or you might be feeling you're in need of something at this time. And when you get over that need and get to the action stage of this manifestation, seems like it's right here, right in front of you. You're going to start actually receiving these blessings. I see there's a tears of joy coming within the first week, and it seems like something light. It might even open up a good new pathway for you. Within the third week, there's also something coming from outside. This looks like a small gift. The small gift can be a material thing that you need to use with your work. Maybe you're working on something, and this little gift can be the something that you will be using with your work. And another thing here is kind of looks like a little heart shape here. This can be also symbolizing what's deep down in your heart. Maybe you're manifesting a job to feel a certain way, or a specific material thing to feel a certain way in your heart space. Seems like here the feeling is going to come before you receive it. Okay, so if you're starting to feel that you don't need this thing anymore, you only want it, seems like here it is going to appear. I can even see there's a bird even maybe delivering this. If this is something material, maybe it can come in the mail. I see there are phone lines forming all around the cup, so it can symbolize that you're going to be in touch with even maybe people or on the phone. This can be if you're selling something, or maybe you're on the phone talking to people. This month is going to be overall heavy energy of communication showing up here. In the beginning of the first week, I see two kind of looks like moles coming together here. Kind of looks like two hills, two moles coming together here to have a conversation. And because you're an earth sign, I feel like mole can be, we're going to pull a spirit animal for you. And let's see if the mole is going to come up. Is your part that you are keeping hidden. And there is somebody just like that with that energy coming forward. This can also be an earth sign like you are, but doesn't have to be a Taurus. It can be a Capricorn or a Virgo. And you are really like coming closer. There's something in between. Maybe you're discussing about a subject, or maybe something that you guys can do together, or maybe there's something already has been done and made for you. Now it's time to split it up, okay? But because kind of looks like mountainous, like a little hills as well, it might require like this activation energy of a little bigger than usual, okay? That you might feel tired, you don't want to go there, you don't want to do this, you don't want to meet this person. And so because maybe this has something that will change a lot of things in your life, and change is strange, change is different, so you don't want to go into that energy. That's why you might procrastinate the situation, okay? Because it's like there's a gap still in between, but either way, I feel like you're going to find that activation energy and power to move towards this, okay? And when you meet, I see there's another person showing up here, a masculine figure, and this person is actually looking at a cup right there attached to the other mole. And the cup is coming. This is a king, Knight of Cups. He's riding the horse right there. You can see, but he has a graduation cap. This Knight of Cups can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But the graduation cap indicates this person may be someone who just graduated from something, or received a diploma, or maybe a paper that can help them to execute a new business or do some business with you. And they're coming towards you, okay? There's someone in between here. Like I said, I see the head of this person. They have like a big mouth, and kind of reminds me when I get closer, like when we flip it this way, the turtle. So the turtle can be symbolizing someone who is cautious to take action, but even though we think they're slow, if the turtle wants, they can actually keep up a pace. Okay, so this can be someone intentionally living the life slowly, doesn't rush into things. So this can be someone maybe even as guidance, or like voluntarily showing up for you and saying, you know what, let me consider this, let me take care of this situation. Or maybe they are going to be in between, so you're going to get some advice from them. This can be someone, like I said, the turtle energy is a wise energy, slow energy, and they can also live very long periods of time at once. So this can be someone who's older and has a lot more experience in this kind of negotiations. It doesn't have to be in the same field, but I feel like this person knows how to negotiate their hand, okay? And you might either watch them doing this thing, or you might get advice from them, but they're still in front of this cup, this knight standing, like they're in between. So there's going to be maybe a conversation happening here. The knight has a letter A here. A can be in the name of a company. If you're receiving an offer from a company, A can be in the name of the person coming, can be a street name, or maybe it's about the contract you're going to be signing, okay? Or the offer that you're going to be getting. Right after that, like I told you, your heart's manifestation, like the heart's desire, focused heart's desire, actually showing up here, and then the bird bringing good news and landing. You can see it's opening up its wings, and it's landing right there on a little hill. And I see that you're going to find a middle ground, and you're now riding a horse right here. The good news, after the good news comes forth. Riding a horse indicates actually wish fulfillment. Okay, the horses are a great symbol, that they symbolize freedom, they symbolize sovereignty, and also like you are even like lifting up a shield in your hand, which shows that if you have been battling in a situation, now it's the end of it. It's not going to continue anymore. Okay, it's the end of that situation. I see there's another person behind you, maybe concerned. Looks like a lighter complexion female. This person can be someone who is concerned about you, and maybe they were expecting the worst to happen. And now, like maybe a pessimistic person, it doesn't mean that they have negative intentions, because some people, even though they think they want you to have the best of everything because of their lifestyle or how they grow up or habits, they tend to think the worst case scenario all the time. So this person is in shock, initially in shock because they don't really understand what's happening, and then they're not like they are in shock that they cannot believe how the process gets better for you, everything gets so good. Okay, this doesn't mean they're not really supporting you. It means that maybe they weren't expecting this to happen. Behind them, because they're carrying a contract here, maybe, okay, now I start to feel like maybe you're in a working space that you're going to get an unbounding contract that is actually give you the freedom, but this person might be bound somewhere. Okay, and then that might surprise them, maybe even become an example for them. Maybe you're becoming an example for this kind of like energies, the people who lost their hope, because that's when the pessimist actually thinking pattern comes forth. When you don't have any hope, you keep thinking of the worst case scenario. So you might actually become a real shining beacon for this person, and maybe even people, if there are more people behind her. Another thing I see here, there's a roof right there, a small cottage, and there's an arrow right next to it. Arrow can be indicating of that it is pointing towards it, okay? And I see a humpback whale right here, which The humpback whale can be someone who's wealthy, abundant, resourceful, pointing you towards a cottage or a vacation or to take a break. Someone maybe who has something spare to share with you, so you can actually go away and like listen to your heart, go away and rest during this time. And towards the end of the month, I see here you showing up as the mole again. So I feel like after you complete the mission, you might get back into your little place and have a rest for yourself. We're going to see if you get the Four of Swords, which is also actually taking a break from the drama or taking a break from the rush of the world and relaxing. So let's see if that's going to prove that too. The cards are going to prove that. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a chunk of money here in your heart space. That's what you're manifesting. There is, this is actually grape leaf. It's a grape leaf. Okay. Your desire at first, it has some process or progress, or it has some procedures that needs to be done, but after that it's flowing so fast and easy, and then it's even closing a cycle and opening up a new one. Now this kind of reminds me of like a Christmas tree. It's a rounded small one and a star on top of it. So whatever your wish and desire is, this is like a Christmas day for you when it just shows up, okay? It is something new, something wanted maybe for a long time, planned, and there are tears of joy even coming forward. And the star is your wish fulfillment, the Aquarius energy, flow energy. Seems like it's going to flow into your life slowly and in a massive way too. It's a big abundance resource here. Your energy field is expanding. As you can see, you're not really limited to where you are. I feel like this is also your desire coming forward, closing a cycle and opening up a new one is feeding that field to grow as well. So think of it like the fool's journey, that you maybe already started a journey now, and you're coming to the end of that journey. This doesn't mean that end of the world. This means that maybe there's a challenge that you have taken on, and it's the end of it now. It's completing this timeline, or it can also indicate that you are, if you're going through something when it comes to financials and material success, that's also coming to an end, and you are aligning with your heart's desire, the star, your true north. Okay, it's going to guide you through your true north. I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to start with your current situation, and we're going to see the challenges, the opportunities coming your way, and after that I'm going to jump into your oracle. Okay, let's see what's happening here for you. What's your current situation right this moment? The World card is right here on the bottom, which is showing you you're completing a cycle. We have the Mother of Swords, which is the feminine energy of logic, okay? She is a little less logical, strong and stoic compared to the King, but she is still stoic. She has this can even be a person, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who is very logical and knows the procedures, follows the pathways. And in your current situation, you're either actually like connecting with this energy, becoming this person and following the procedures. That's going to get you towards the direction that you want to go, the place that you want to be at. Or this can be someone who knows, like I saw like a masculine figure, but this can be a masculine female as well. Guiding you, okay, giving you advice, maybe showing you how to get certain things done, how to file certain paperwork, or it can even be someone who is actually, because the owl has some intuition energy, intrinsically this person is aware, okay, of how the things are gonna go. This can even be a life experience that they're speaking from. Financial opportunities are coming with the Queen of Cups. We had the Knight of Cups in your cup. Queen of Cups is right here. Can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone loving, nurturing, supporting of you. I feel like now the financial opportunities can show up when you receive the support from this person, or when you feel the abundance of the universe, because the feminine energy is abundant, the energy of abundance. And when you start to see the many things that you have, then you're going to actually start to see more of the things that you want to, like how you can achieve them. Okay, when the challenges are, we have the High Priestess here. High Priestess is knowledgeable. Deep down, she knows what to do. This is Pisces energy, and we have 2 Pisces now. One of them, some part of it is an opportunity of this feminine energy, the Queen of Cups energy, but some part of it can be also the blockage. She's knowledgeable, but maybe the knowledge that you have is not really applicable into the things that you want. Okay, so I know this is not you're not Pisces, but we all have high intuition, and most of the cards are our reflection, actually. So you have a deep inner knowledge and knowing. I feel like here, though, this game now you're going to be playing, the game of money, is going to have different rules this time. That's why it might require you to just maybe advise with someone who has been already playing this game for a long time. Okay, game in the sense of, I don't mean gambling, I mean the business. I mean, maybe if you need help applying to a certain place to get that help in a specific way, it can be that. Okay, but this thing is, there's an update needed here. How should you manage your finances? We have, this is the Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands is smart and excited and passionate and follows the passion. And the passion here can be, doesn't have to be spending money, okay? Because I saw some in the comments like, oh, if this is my birthday, on the Leos, this is my birthday, if I'm not going to spend it on my birthday, when am I going to spend it? It's okay, of course, that you're going to nurture yourself, you're going to give yourself some, but this is actually not about that. This is about going into like how to come about, how you should manage the things, okay? This doesn't mean don't give anything to yourself. This is about be, okay, a little bit adventurous, but because the Page energy has a little immature energy, so be aware that some of the things that you're indulging in can have an immaturity in it. It's not maybe all divine, okay? So this is coming as like a warning. So I'm relaying the message here. So he is, like I said, impulsive. He has an impulsive side. And whenever you're catching that side, because it seems like this month you're going to get the chance to enjoy yourself. Your finances are going to be thriving. There's going to be new opportunities coming. And maybe new pathways are opening that when you pursue, it's going to bring great abundance. But some of them can be coming out of impulse as well. Okay? Not really solidly stepping both feet on the ground, which you are usually, Taurus. You are the earth sign. You're grounded, naturally grounded. What will that bring to you in the long term? Resources, okay? I feel like here, while you're managing your finances, this has some social interaction energy, because the Wands energy is fire, fun, enjoyment, going to the parties, invitations if you're getting any, or researching those, like maybe gathering, seminars, such things. And this seems like here, this is going to bring a lot of resources into your life, because the Queen of Pentacles, which is your feminine energy, is creative. She has resources and she utilizes those resources in the very best way, which actually brings her her desires. On top of that, more resources and connections. Okay, so yeah, follow your passion gently, and when you do, you're going to end up in a very good position, it seems like here. We're going to get to your oracle. We're going to look into what you should be focusing on at this time and how can you do that, what blessings that will bring into your life. Okay, let's see what you should focus on at this time. Oh, attraction and magnetism. So yeah, we attract what we think about. We become what we think about most of the time. I think this is someone's Earl Nightingale's quote. We become what we think about most of the time. If you haven't listened to The Strangest Secret, you can find it anywhere online now, as an audiobook on YouTube. Definitely listen to that speech, like 30-minute speech, and it is actually amazing. He talks about the magnetism, attraction, how we create it, and it's basically simple. We become what we think about most of the time. So what you should focus on is channel your thoughts into your, like, towards your desires. Okay, don't let them get loose and control you. You control them. And how can you do that? Oh, okay, creating a change. There's a change in the wind, and the direction is changing. And focus on, okay, that can be a little bit disturbing for you, like I said, because you are earth, you're grounded, and you see the earth is moving, and that moving can be a little bit disturbing in your energy field. Focus on the positive parts of this change rather than focusing on the things that are not really favorable at this moment for you, okay? And what blessings that will bring: the sunshine, the light, the lava is flowing, overflowing. You see, they're staring at the sun. They're illuminated. 6 is unconditional love, resources, money, and support. That's all going to be like, this energy is going to, when you accept the things and go with the flow and see the positive things, the light is going to shine. And I like the sun here. The sun energy, we are in the Leo season. So this is actually approving that you are going to, this month, probably get some good signs and symbols which will help you manifest your material desires. Be grateful for what you have right now. Every day brings new possibilities and opportunities. Exactly. Like, the sun is going to bring a lot of good opportunities. Concentrate on building your vitality and health. Shine a strong light upon the dark corners. Honesty and transparency are vital at this time. This is, first of all, with yourself, honesty and transparency, not with others outside of yourself. First with yourself, and then the rest actually takes care of itself. Let's see what we have as your spirit animal. We all have different animals here came up for you. Not everybody got this many animals here. They can be guiding you too, but if we get an animal here, because there's sometimes cosmic different creatures are showing up too. Is this the whale that I saw right here? No. Okay, so if you get any animals from this deck, I recommend usually go ahead and find a documentary talking about them, okay? We have the oyster, beautiful, the oyster of the ocean. It's time to, this is going to lead you to, because this is your enjoyment of life. Oyster, I feel like, is like a joy, like enjoying, when you're enjoying something, it goes good. It's a water, element here. And I connected with the pleasure. Let's see what's the energy that will bring. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. For some of you, maybe you're even manifesting a job or an opportunity that's what you're going to get paid for, because you're keeping certain secrets. The focus on determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. So keeping secrets can be, okay, the thing that you're going to be doing. Also, maybe you're actually starting to achieve certain things, and that can scare you and put you back into your shell. This can also be something a challenge that you need to overcome. That's why I recommend watching their personality, how they behave in a documentary. That can be also really helpful. You can actually see something that is not there before, or within you, that you will realize something that's not there before. What is it that you haven't hesitated to share? The world is waiting for you to see, okay? So when you want to bring the oyster energy into balance, you can share something with others. And so when you're in your energy with the oyster energy, you'll feel a lot of blessings, okay? Then that can actually guide you towards the positive thinking and seeing the best part of the change. Change in the wind is going to get you towards the sunshine. Let's see your affirmation here. Not all who wander are lost, but yes, I am. Okay, so sometimes, because it seems like, because I see a lot of fire here, the sand and the fire, and the Page of Wands is fire. Maybe you need to lose yourself in something in order to find your true purpose or your true desires, okay? So it's not a bad thing at this time. Lose yourself in something doesn't mean losing your mind and just like getting confused. It means that like dive into, indulge into something. Okay, maybe bake a cake that you really want, that coconut. I think there's a famous coconut cake online. That cake, bake that eat that get that pleasure out of it, or like anything that is really like catching your attention and keeping you there for hours, like helping you forget the time exists. Okay, and that's something good, I feel like, for you. Not knowing where you are means that you are exploring uncharted territory. If you keep exploring, you may soon stumble upon an oasis. You have come this far, keep going, trust your instincts. And like I said, that oasis can be actually something that gives you pleasure that you'll do, which can inspire you to do, go towards your heart's desire. Okay, all right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading, and if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I wish you all a magical day. Bye.